you ever score 71 points in high school, church league?
Nothing. 2K. 2K for sure. I definitely, when I first got into the league, I played with the Jazz, and I was just shooting it every time. I don't think I did it this efficiently in 2K, but no, I've never have, and it's the closest I think I've got was the bubble, maybe when I had 57, but that was in a loss. So this one feels a lot better.
What, you talking about Luka's dunk? No, that was nice. We've been having a conversation. He thinks he has more bounce than me. I told him not a chance in hell. But that was a good dunk.
Did you shock yourself with your reaction to that dunk?
No, I'm used to it by now.
Used to that, huh?
Yeah, I probably have the most bounce on the team too. So, see, we always tell him he's only long, but he got no bounce. So I had to show him.
I mean, in those moments like that, you get the crowd going because, when the crowd start chanting defense, I say it all the time, especially when Jose does it. You feel that energy. It gives you kind of a shot of adrenaline, and you want to sit down and make the big play defensively.
And just one of those free throw trips you had, they had the loud MVP chants. Just how did that feel hearing that from the home crowd?
Those moments are always funny to me because it's like, man, I better make this free throw.
This one's going to the cameraman. Oh, look at that. That was a good one.
Jordan, have you seen how fast Clay can make a paper airplane?
I told him he needs to teach me.
Okay. Yeah, he's been doing it. I
Told me to look it up
like...
on YouTube, though.
Actually, it's pretty impressive.
No, yeah, for sure.
Congratulations on the win. And
thank you.
I was going to ask about if you ever make different kinds of paper airplanes besides or you always just make the standard one.
I'm pretty basic. I only have one.
Now for the question.
It's just an F-16. It's a beast. This point in the season, not much rest time in between. But, I'm glad. I'm super proud of the way everybody fought tonight. It wasn't pretty. You're right there to continue this win streak. Just got to start a new one. Nope.
I usually know how many shot attempts but when I forget, that's when I really know I'm super, super in the zone. When I don't know for sure what my shot attempts, what my points are, and I felt like the ball was coming to my hand so fast, so I couldn't even process it in my mind. And I looked up, and I'm like, "Damn, I got 39. I didn't think I had that much." But it was good to get back into the game and give us some momentum and energy. Our bench was up, our coaches were up the whole fourth quarter. So I'm glad that little spark gave us a push there.
You guys got to hurry up and ask questions because I got to try to get to the nearest food mart or something like that. And I'm going to try to win that mega billion or whatever. I'm a 42, 42, 42, 42, 42. I'm going to put 42s across the board. That's it. I'm excited about 42 right now, so I got to go put something on that for that mega billion that's out there. Any questions? Huh?
You want to elaborate on points in the paint tonight?
Is that? Oh, yes. That's it. 42. That's all I. Usually I go in this long freaking soliloquy, but no, it's about 42, baby. 42. Isn't Babe Ruth 42? Jackie Robinson? Okay. Jackie Robinson. I knew some more. Hey, all I know is points in the paint. 42. 42.
What did you think of Jeff's night tonight?
Man, the old head. I don't know how he just keep dunking on everybody. I don't get it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Jeff is unbelievable when he's going to the rack and just jumping and dunking on people at this age. Man, unbelievable, man. I don't have no words. He just keeps dunking on everybody at this age. That's all I got to say with that.
Jordan and Drew said that dunk was their favorite play of the night, too. So maybe you're going to have to start doing that a little bit more.
Which one? The first one or the second one?
Second one that you missed.
Damn, man.
It's a thing, if just in terms of lobs, if my man steps up, he can throw the lob to me and I can finish it. A lot of guys can jump in the league, but being down there just ready for the lob, I
don't even know how to explain it, honestly. I'm trying to make something up. But it's just a thing in the league. Lobs, just being able to be there whenever your man helps off of you. That's the best I know.
Thanks, Jay.
How close is he to being able to ready to help you guys, this season?
I think you're asking the wrong person, though. I'm not the coach.
I think your maybe influence is a little bit bigger than you believe it is sometimes. So I think I'm asking a pretty good person.
I just work here, man.
But you're at the top of the payroll.
Yeah.
No KP, no Gaff. What does it mean that Danny goes and gets 20 boards?
I mean, most of them are uncontested, but I'll still give it to him. I'll give it to him. It's a hell of an accomplishment, for sure. I'm really mad at him because he only had 9 points, so it doesn't even look good. But he had 20, and it was huge. And it was big for us, and we needed it because we were downsized. A lot of times we were wrestling, whether with Vooch down there, because us playing small, he was really trying to be hungry on the boards, and he cleaned it up a lot and really finished the possession for us, and it was huge. And we needed every one of them. So
it's an amazing feeling playing in the Final Forum and representing our fans that always bring there single night. The energy in this building is always high, it's always loud. So it's always nice to play in here. But at the end of the day, as I said to Zora, it's we all have our names in the back that we obviously represent. But at the end of the day, one thing that everybody has in common is the name in the front. Sometimes you say Bucks, sometimes you say Milwaukee, But that's who we represent. And we have to understand we represent the city. And we try to do the best, play the best basketball we can play and represent it in the best way possible.
I think it was tonight was just a mentality thing, I got up from my nap and I already knew how I was coming, I already knew how it was gonna come. That don't guarantee that the ball's gonna go in, but like I said, I think I'm a player that, when I put my energy into something, I put my mind into something, and when I feel I'm backed up against a wall, I think one thing that's one of my biggest strengths is answering the call. You know what I mean? So I came into the night, I'm not saying I'm gonna score 50 points, but I knew I was going to impose myself, and I was going to put pressure on them to have to do something, and that's all it was, and it led to a lot more pick and rolls. I was just calling the game, and I felt like I was having my way with it, so I just kept calling it that way, and our coaches, they just let it flow that way. So, I just felt like that's what kind of night it was.
It means a great deal knowing that we have trust to play our roles out there. Quarter to quarter, Jock has all the rotations, so I think we all, as teammates, just want to be aggressive with our minutes out there. But for me specifically, when that fourth quarter hits, it's winning time. And that's all I really know. And when I'm out there with that group to start the fourth, I know Kay's resting a little bit, so I just got to raise my aggression level and raise my efficiency up. And I'm grateful to have the trust of my teammates and the coaching staff.
Tyrese Halliburton is an artist. And some people that have unconventional ways to be successful in this game, you have to just leave them alone and allow them to do what they do. His artistry is, the way he gets the ball in the basket, the way he sees the game, the way he connects teammates, and just the special person that he is. And so, he's an amazing young player, and it's a privilege to have a chance to work with him.
Just starting off with, you've played against Tyus before, but I don't think you've ever started against him. How weird was that?
Right. It was a surreal moment tonight. Probably my favorite, basketball moment I've ever been a part of now. Getting to start against my brother, at this level, I think it means the world to the both of us. It just speaks to all the times we put in the gym. Even our playroom, Nerf hoop, whatever it is. playing 2K against each other, all those things. But to be able to go out there tonight and start against each other, meant the world to me.
They call it big.
Yeah, it was
Plays. But now they're calling it the nutmeg heard around the world.
the between the legs.
You see him basically bouncing between his legs, blind to a cover. But what are you thinking when it actually works?
I was thinking I would have made the same pass. It's funny, David Adelman, we were just talking about that play, and he said that was reminiscent of Chris Webber. See Webb making those types of passes. And they were trying to deny, it was a post-up play. They denied the reversal pass. So Nicola says, okay, I'm going to flash. Bruce cuts, and then and he had another one to Aaron, which I thought was kind of like all over his ear as well. The nutmeg, whatever you want to call it, is just another example of Nicola's IQ, unselfishness, creativity, artistic ability, whatever you want to call it, and that's why he's a great player.
AJ, another game winner for you in overtime. Just what's going through your mind when you hit the shot?
It's starting to, I guess you could say happening consistently. The second time, same thing going through my head, just, in shock, just of, how fast it happens. I think, Coach, drew up a great play, and JJ, that's a great pass. I call him QB1 right after that. It's funny how he'll be on the Madden too. So I told him, I was like, what route was that? He was like, that was the comeback route. And so yeah.
But just to zoom in on Dennis for a second, he looked like he got hit in the face in the first half. He rolls an ankle, and yet he stays in the game, hits the free throws, seems to make most of the plays down the stretch. What did you see from him tonight?
Just the tenacious little kid I fell in love with back in Atlanta in 2013, when he came in. His rookie year was our first year in Atlanta, and, you could tell he was going to be special just because, he worked, he put the work in. And he was competitive, and he always shined in big moments. And so he rolled his ankle. We got in the huddle, and I told him, man, if I see you limping, I'm taking you out. He said, no, leave me in the game. I'll be all right, Coach. I'm good. I said, well, be good. And he said, I'm not going to be good. I'm going to be great. It was exact words to me, and that's why he's here. And he was phenomenal.
First of all, I want to say thank you to the Spurs for an incredible night. Just the presentation of the game was spectacular, and for me it was a little bit of a trip down memory lane, but I got emotional before the game. Just they played the video and introduced me, and to get an ovation from 68,000 fans gives you chills. So this was a really special night, and the Spurs made it special, and I think the reason I was feeling the way I did was just I know how fortunate that I was to be a part of the Spurs and to meet Pop and RC and to play with Timmy and Manu and David Robinson and Avery and Sean, the whole group, just to be part of this. This team and this community here for 5 years of my life, and to be embraced by the fans and my family to be embraced here, and really my kids were they spent a good chunk of their childhood here. It's a special place, and tonight was a great display of how special the Spurs are and how special San Antonio is. So I want to say thank you to the organization and to the city for a great night.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I loved all of, I don't know what it was, matches or lighters or phones or whatever the hell it was at the beginning of the game. That was great.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, it wasn't the outcome we wanted, but to be a part of, a historic night, in the NBA, it was unbelievable for, the city of San Antonio to come out and support us and, pack the Alamo Dome again. It speaks to, the fans that they are, the support that we have. I was just talking to the guys in the back saying, I don't think any NBA city will be able to do this but San Antonio. I feel like it's, we have a special support system here, and, it goes a long way.